Northwest, you can put it like home! Champion!
And the playing of our national anthems as we get set for the Dryden GM Ice Dogs and the Wisconsin Lumberjacks as Wisconsin begins a 3-game road trip here this weekend. Let's get to your starting lineups. In goal for the Lumberjacks on our broadcast right, it is Kyler Loudon. He's been sensational to start. A couple of wins against Red Lake. He comes in 2-0. Emmett Doherty will be the backup. On defense, it's Dylan Jopi. He is paired with Ryan Kaiser. Up front on the left side, Ryder McMillan. In the middle, Hayden Phillips. And on the right wing is Salvatore Pajali. And the starting lineup for the Dryden GM Ice Dogs on our broadcast left in goal, Zach McDonald. He was unbelievable in the 2-1 loss to Cam River last weekend. He is the starter today. Eric Clark is the backup. On defense, it's Josh Green. He is paired with assistant captain Jackson Jacks. Up front on the left side, Tyler Earl. On the right side, Landon Stromey. And in the middle is Captain Brady Fradinger. It's National Truth and Reconciliation Day. Let's all remember. And good evening, hockey fans from across Sunset Country. And whenever you're watching here on SIJHL TV, it's the Ice Dogs and Wisconsin Lumberjacks. And right away, green, but that one just trickles offside. So the face-off will be outside the Wisconsin end. Dryden will play today, then we'll play on Sunday against Red Lake. Wisconsin got here yesterday, actually, talking to Doug Lane. They came up a bit early, and we'll head up to Sioux Lake out tomorrow and Sunday for a couple of games, as they're the first team to ever visit the hangar in the Sioux Lake Bombers debut. But right now they've got a tango at the Ice Dogs as Kaiser gets it ahead. That one nudged out by Posto, and Dryden GM has it. It's Green. Green. Right side pass, nobody home. Now it'll be Stromey. That one jumped off his stick, goes into the Wisconsin bench, and a quick whistle there. Doug Lane, veteran coach, limited roster right now, but I think things will change now that the COVID border restrictions have been lifted. You'll have a lot more flexibility. Here is Foe for Dryden GM. Foe just shoulders this man right off the puck. That is Freeze. Gets it to the blue line, intercepted, and now it would be McDonald. McDonald stripped of the puck, and here comes Derek Kovisto trying to blow by two players, but a good steal there by Zach Carson. Carson hit behind the net there by Foe. Kovisto comes over, rolls it right back around, and waiting for his Wyatt. Wyatt around, not out. Good hold there by Dryden's James Hooton, but it'll be Wisconsin on the move. It'll be Sutter trying to skate around Jacks. Sutter gets it, puts it out in front, but the play is whistled dead as way behind the play, the back referee has called a penalty interference. And do believe this is going against Dryden GM and number 6, Elijah Poole. So Wisconsin will go on the power play for the first time here in this game. Ice Dogs did an admirable job against Cam River. Couple of early power play goals in each of the games, but after that they really settled in and shut down the Fighting Walleye attack. Let's see if they can do it here against Wisconsin, who enters the contest 2-0. Pajali will face off against Bryce Benfield. This referee is having a conversation here, and now they're going to go over to talk to head coach Kurt Walston. Another player coming to the penalty box. I think they got the wrong player, as Jeremiah Jacks will go to the penalty box. So here you go, Kaiser. Kaiser picks up the puck, takes a wrist shot. That one just misses, scores from an impossible angle. And just like that, 6 seconds into the power play, Wisconsin leads 1-0 on what was a harmless looking play. So an early penalty cost Dryden GM. And what a start for Doug Lane and the Lumberjacks. Penman on the face-off, wins it back, and here's Bryce Benfield. Here's the announcement on the go. We'll get you the official announcement here later on. Penman gets it for Dryden GM. Penman slides off his stick, and now the transition game for Wisconsin. It is Rizak. Rizak, a chip and chase. First man back is McIntosh. McIntosh hemmed against the boards by Hacker. Hacker and McIntosh one-on-one battle. Puck comes out. McIntosh gets it, but then immediately runs into a second Wisconsin man. Now it'll be Heaney. Heaney slides it to Benfield. Not satisfied with what's in front of him, so he'll backtrack. Now a quick hitter in the middle for Bryce Benfield in full stride. Benfield in! Benfield, this shot right on! And Kyler Loudon with the first big save of this hockey game. Kyler Loudon, 6'1", 180 from Grand Rapids, Michigan. The rookie, as I said before, enters this game 2-0 with a couple of wins against Red Lake. He's their man and showed his athletic ability there. A quick reaction play. Pajali will clear into no man's land and knocked right back down there by Melsness. And another penalty coming up. Interference, again the call from the referee. Referees today, Johan Prager and Whitney Van Horn. The linesman Kyle Brend and Mike Esposito as the captain. Salvatore Pajali into the box for interference. Now the Ice Dogs will try to counter a power play goal that Wisconsin scored moments ago, with Brady Freidinger manning the faceoff against Connor Hacker. Dryden GM wins it. Here's a shot by Stromey. The save made. Another shot. That one didn't get through. And the rebound cleared by McDonald. Not out. Max Rath keeps it onside momentarily, but the second effort is batted all the way down into Dryden GM territory for Jackson Jacks. Stromey leading outside Ice Dog score right now. Stromey's open in front. They elect to go back to Jacks. Over to Max Rath. Rath has it. Wrister. The save made. A kick one there by Loudon. Boy, oh boy, he's on his game early. Freidinger off balance, falls, but he finds Stromey. Stromey trying to use the screen for Tyler Earl, and that one goes off a stick and out of play. With 1:18 remaining here in a well set up power play so far by Dryden GM. Just can't beat Kyler Loudon. Kurt Walston will change him up as Hooten comes in for the faceoff. Another win for Dryden GM. It is Foe. Hands off to Hooten. Hooten circles around base of the circle. Tough angle shot. That one swatted around there by Freeze. Not out. Nice hold there by Heaney. Foe whiffed on the pass. Setter all over him. Now they get some separation. Heaney the shot again. Watched there by Loudon. Off his stick and out of play. Very good power play so far for Dryden GM. Getting a lot of opportunities. All starts with the face-off. Good first game for Dryden GM. Second game, lost in that department. It's resulted in a couple of big plays. Foe, Heaney decides just to throw it towards the nets. Foe, back into the corner. It'll be a shot from the line by Heaney. Foe, redirected wide. It is Bryce Benfield. Benfield against his man number 27, Kaiser. Now it'll be Foe. Foe trying to move the pile. Gets away. Now runs into Jopi. Jopi plasters him against the boards, but Foe's a big lad. Comes out of it, but Wisconsin had numbers, and they will vacate the zone. 16 seconds remaining here in the Dryden GM Ice Dogs power play. Hooten calling for it, gets it. Skate to his stick. Hooten jumps it up there for Benfield. Benfield will peel off for a change. Loudon will swat it around. Jacks read it perfectly. Jacks a shot. Loudon gets back. He got a piece of it. Penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Just shy of the 5-minute mark here of the opening period. 1-0. The Wisconsin Lumberjacks a power play goal. Jacks. It will be Stromey. Hacker. Pressuring. Ice Dogs will punch it up. Ingram has it for the Lumberjacks. sailed in midair and knocked down to Hacker. Hacker gets jolted there by Stromey, and it'll be Jackson Jacks being watched by Rizak. And Dryden Jim now on the move. It is Tyler Earl. Earl rumbling down the right wing. That shot goes off a stick and wide. Earl gets it again as he engages with Wyatt behind the net. Stromey providing support. It will be Fradinger back. Nice hard pass there by Poole, but it's taken by the Lumberjacks and number 9, Rizak. Rizak, a dump and chase. It'll be Ingram in there. Ingram was all alone as the Lumberjacks were changing on the fly. That gives Dryden GM control. And Bryce Benfield. Benfield tripped up. Here's a chance now for Phillips. Phillips off balance, gets his bearings, and a shot there by Pajali goes wide. The other captain, Brady Fradinger. Fradinger eyes up. Benfield. Loudon comes way out, dangerously placed by Benfield, but it did work for Wisconsin. Now it'll be Heaney. Griffin Heaney. Benfield touches it down, and back is Freeze. Freeze leaves it for McMillan. McMillan. Dryden has it. McIntosh. McIntosh fans on it. A dangerous play in front, but Phillips couldn't find the handle. Phillips regains control, trying to stick handle around Penman. Unable to do so. Shot from the blue line. Penman tracks it down. Penman. Nice little cut move, and it'll be Dryden GM. Jacks out. Heaney will have to go from a tough position to get the puck. Has help there now, but it's taken by Wisconsin. Loose puck stolen by Dryden GM and Heaney. Check that, it's number 15, Ty Moore. Moore unable to get it into Wisconsin territory. And McIntosh, double team, stolen there by Carson. Carson trying to backdoor pass for Pajali. Pajali, Ice Dog player without a stick. McIntosh retrieves it back. Carson to the line. Here's a wrist shot there by Hendry. That one stopped there by Zach McDonald. Comes to the near side. Hendry fanned on the centering pass. Nobody was there to begin with. So a break there for Dryden GM. And here comes Melsness. Melsness in. That shot right on. And coming way out is Kyler Loudon. Some pushing and shoving after the fact. Is we've seen early, Loudon likes to come out and play that puck. That was dangerous with Melsness, the big man, Johnny on the spot. The big man, 6'4", 210 from Ladysmith, Alberta. Trying to make a physical impact, and traditionally that's what you got to do against Wisconsin. You've got to play the body. You've got to get them off their game, unhinged kind of thing. But right now, it's an odd man rush for the Lumberjacks. Jacks over. There's some physical contact. But a steal by Sutter. Sutter plays it out in front of the net, and the Ice Dogs gain control. Ryland Mayer. Mayer playing his first game. Over to Benfield. Benfield around a defender, around the net. Taking the scenic route. Stops, pops. Save made there by Kyler Loudon. As the Ice Dogs have responded extremely well after an early, tough opening goal. 1-0 for Wisconsin. Clean win there for Dryden. Poole over, shot. Goes off a stick. Over top of the high glass, over top of the netting, and out of play. 11:51 to go here in period number 1. Scratches for the Wisconsin Lumberjacks. Only one. Keegan Strong, the third goaltender, not in the lineup today. Again, with the border restrictions into Canada now eased. Well, as of tomorrow. It might be easier to recruit now for the Wisconsin Lumberjacks. We'll get to the Dryden GM scratches. Next stoppage of play, but right now it is Ingram. Ingram hands it off now to Hacker. Hacker has a man wide open in front. The tip play there by Staley. Nice attempt, but Staley just directed it wide. Kaiser, he gets drilled to the ice. As Foe, a second shot. This one's going to result in a penalty. As Kaiser's back was turned to the play, Foe Beautiful first hit, but the second one, Kaiser was not prepared for it and had his back turned, and needless penalty there, and Wisconsin will go on power play number 2, looking to make it 2-0 as the faceoff will be inside Dryden's end. And right by Zach McDonald, the 6'5", 240 goaltender from Ottawa, was the number 2 star last Saturday. Let up a tough one in this one. Let's see if he can answer the bell here as Ingram off the stick now of Hacker. Hacker trying to force it in front for Phillips, but it's stolen here by Dryden Jim. It's a one-on-one. It's Stromey. Stromey now is Fradiger. Rebound comes out and somehow stays out. Kyler Loudon, with a big save. Here's a chance on the other end. That one off the post as Ingram beat McDonald in the high slot area. Furious action here. Finally, back now for Hayden Phillips. Phillips surveying the scene. Seeing I pass. Was a touch by Ingram. They say yes, so no icing. Wisconsin getting away with one right there as right in front of me. It definitely hopped over to the stick of Ingram. And the whistle with 1:16 left on the power play. As we now see Derek Kavisto going to the dressing room with trainer Candice Gloa. Not sure what that's all about. Kavisto blanked in the first 2 games. Doesn't look at anything serious. Could be just an equipment issue, and hopefully we'll see number 26 back in the lineup. Wisconsin back on the power play. Here's a quick shot, the snapshot right on, and Zach McDonald comes up big there. So Wisconsin doing another good job on the power play, getting set up, organized well, and McDonald's made a couple of big stops. Had some help with the post as the Ice Dogs relieve the pressure. It will be Ryder McMillan, an Ice Dog player down. That's numbers for Wisconsin. Kaiser strolls into the Ice Dogs end, shot blocked. Puck comes to the other side, now taken over by Carson. Carson behind the net for McDonald. McDonald lost control, and the Ice Dogs retrieve it and clear. 13 seconds left in the power play. Kaiser wanting a Hail Mary pass. Loudon decides just to slow it up. Now Bryce Benfield strips the defender of the puck. That was Carson. Benfield against 3 players, killing off valuable time. Ice Dogs kill that one off. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 1-0 Wisconsin. 9:04 remaining here in period number 1. As Green calls for it, they go to the other side of the middle. That shot wide of the net there by Ty Moore. Back to Green. Green just chips it over to Benfield. Bryce Benfield, side of net in front. They hack away at it, and full is denied by Kyler Loudon. Oh boy, nobody was monitoring full, who's a big body himself in front of the net. At 6'1", 215 from Flin Flon. But so far, number 29's been the big difference in this contest. Penman behind the nets. Here's a chance now for Ty Moore. Taken by Freeze. Freeze off the boards, not out. Wrist shot there by Raff. Loudon got a stick on that. Bryce Benfield with a spinorama. Benfield trying to go backdoor. Poole sucks in. Poole with a shot deflected in front. I don't think the Ice Dogs actually got a true shot there as it's skated out there by Rizak. It's been all Dryden GM since the Wisconsin power play goal. As for Lumberjacks, Ingram. A knee-on-knee play there. Not intentional, but there is going to be a penalty. There's definitely nothing intentional about that one. But the back ref will make the call. And Elijah Poole will head to the box. They're going to call a trip. So power play number 3 for the Lumberjacks. With 8:04 left to play here in period number 1. Draw one by the Lumberjacks. Time and space for shot. That one kind of stunned McDonald, but it goes wide. Nice shot there by Kaiser. McMillan playing the point, but it's McDonald over to Kaiser. Kaiser blasts one towards the net wide. McMillan gets it. Ryder McMillan leading scorer on the Lumberjacks with 6 points. Leading scorer in the league right now. Carson retrieves it. Carson to the other side. Nobody home except for McIntosh. And Gavin McIntosh backhands it down. A stumbling Lumberjack player McMillan back to his feet. McDonald, the intended target. Dryden GM slows it down, and McMillan will retrieve it back in his own end. McMillan, tough pass there for Pajali. And now it'll be Hacker. Hacker sidesteps the pressure from Hooten. McMillan open on the wing. It's a 2-on-0. McMillan in shot. And McDonald got a piece of it. McMillan's second opportunity from behind the net. That hits Zach McDonald. And McDonald comes up with 2 big stops here with 54 seconds left. As the Ice Dogs caught napping there. It was a partial 2-on-0. And the most dangerous man on the ice, Ryder McMillan, with 2 goals and 4 assists so far in this young season. With the opportunity. Drop the puck and Hacker gets it. Hacker in the middle. That one dies before it can get to goaltender Zach McDonald. And the Ice Dogs will clear. 44 seconds left in Elijah Poole's penalty. And it'll be Sutter. Sutter, tough pass. Hacker corrals it. Now goes into Jopi. Jopi, nice move. Jopi behind his back pass. Earl back checking, had it, lost it. Back to the line now for Jopi. Jopi's shot. That one may have grazed the post once again. Earl gets it, and Bryce Benfield will go for a stroll. Here is Benfield. He's hacked down. Penalty coming up against the Lumberjacks. And that will do it for the power play. We'll go 4-on-4 hockey here for 15 seconds. Good pursuit there by Bryce Benfield. Tough play there, but Caden Sutter did get the stick in between the legs, and an easy call for the referee. So 15 seconds is what we have in 4-on-4 hockey. You're in a 1-0 game for the Wisconsin Lumberjacks. Fradinger and Stromey, the forwards for Dryden GM. Heaney gets it. Heaney puts a shot on, squared up there by Loudon. Heaney goes over and gets it again. Heaney ricochets off a Wisconsin player to Stromey. Stromey to Heaney. Trying to go down low for Fradinger. Penalty is over. Ice Dogs now on the power play for $1.41. Here's a chance for Fradinger in tight as he walked in. That one high and wide. Fradinger. Ice Dogs want to get set up, but it is down. Nice play there by Brendan McDonald. Stromey will rattle around the end boards. Wisconsin player jumping off the bench, Phillips, but he was spilled, and the Ice Dogs will move. Slow developing 4-on-2. Fradinger gets it. Fradinger, rake right past the shot. Fanned on in a beautiful block. Here is Raff. Raff sucks right in, trying to go short side, and that one high and wide. It is Jackson Jacks into Stromey. Rolling puck. Raff will calm it down. Over Jacks. Can't get full wood on that one, and it's an easy clear there by Kaiser. 52 seconds left in the power play for Dryden GM. Brady Fradinger jumping into the play is full. Hit down, and it'll be taken there by Phillips. Phillips will dispense it into Dryden territory. Poole. Eyeballed back there by Hacker. Heaney. Hard pass up to Foe. Foe has a man going towards the net. They go into the high slot area there for Meyer. Meyer now to Hooten. Hooten Back to the blue line now. It'll be Green. Green goes down low to play it. Here's Green trying to skate into high slot, but lost possession, and Heaney will retreat back. 8 seconds left in the power play. Here is Meyer. Meyer in. Meyer shot. Blocked there by Wyatt to the blue line. Meyer trying to get it again. Penalty is over. Sutter back on the ice. 5-on-5 hockey. 4:15 to go here in the opening period at 1-0 for the Wisconsin Lumberjacks. Sutter angles away. Has a man coming off the bench. McDonald can't find the handle, and it'll be Kaiser back for the Lumberjacks. Kaiser, McDonald, now Carson. Carson using the defender as a screen. Squared up there by Zach McDonald. Easy save made by the Dryden goalkeeper. Scratches for the Dryden GM Ice Dogs. Brandon Hill, Ryland Semenik, Easton DeBray, Cody Steinert, Andre Bardos, and Ben Hackle. Bardos had a tough opening 2 games. Couple of injuries there. Ben Hackle has got the walking boot off now. Looks to be in better condition and maybe closer to a return. Remember, Derek Cavisto left earlier here in the opening period. As it will be Freeze to the blue line. A man wide open in front of the net, but the Ice Dogs couldn't find him. Poole. Benfield, the intended target. Kaiser over. Kaiser against Melsness. Here's Jax to Melsness. Poole to Jax. That is Jeremiah. Off the wall to Poole. Or he's feeding it to the other side for Jackson. That play was not there, and Sutter puts a light wrist shot on. Easy save made there by McDonald. And it'll be Melsness. Melsness flushed out of his own zone. Now he'll stick handle it in. Here's Melsness trying to go coast to coast. Finds a man, Jax. Jeremiah leaves it to Jackson. Jackson gets it. Jackson puts it in front of the net. Melsness was there momentarily, but was double teamed. They couldn't get it off cleanly. Jopi now vacates the zone. Hit at center ice. Frees Penman. Penman the shot. And the save made there by Kyler Loudon. There's that physical play that we talked about. Dryden Gym, if they do that, they're going to create open chances. Yes, they're starting to get their legs under them. Here on National Day of Truth and Reconciliation in Canada. Ice Dogs taking part in the drum ceremony there at Cooper Park earlier today. Great to see their involvement in the community as always. And a nice crowd, lots of orange shirts here in remembrance on a Friday night. Ice Dogs want to give them something to cheer about. Heaney angles in. Penman covering his spot at the point. Good job there by him. Meyer trying to sneak past Kaiser. Kaiser has him perfectly played. McIntosh comes in, bowls over his man. Here is McIntosh from an impossible angle. That one not close to the net. But the Ice Dogs are buzzing once again. And that one brought in offside by Moore. And I do believe there's a penalty coming up here. Or was there a problem with the clock? I'm not sure. 2:23 left right now on the first period clock. Nobody's going to the penalty box. The referee going over to talk to Doug Lane. Indeed, it was a problem with the clock. About 10 seconds had gone off. They put that back on. Here on a busy night in the SIJHL, 2 other games. Cam River hosting the Thunder Bay North Stars. North Stars, tough opening day. They won in Fort Francis, 8-1. However, had an issue with a player that was not eligible to play. They thought they had clearance for the player who is recently signed to play right before the contest. So they put him in. It turns out that he was not eligible, so that 8-1 victory is erased. And a 1-0 win for Fort Francis, so Thunder Bay looks to bounce back from that. And it's a home opener for the Red Lake Miners. They are at home today against the Fort Francis Lakers. Miners rebuild. Lost those first 2 games here against Wisconsin, as Phillips takes it for Wisconsin. 3 Ice Dogs back. Stromey, dangerous pass in front, stolen. Here's a weak shot by Phillips, rolls out in front. They whack away, and finally Phillips retrieves it. Phillips back to the line for Kaiser. Kaiser, a desperation shot wide. Going over will be Pajali. Now Phillips, Pajali in front of the net. Phillips cuts his way behind his back pass. Pajali trying to jam it in. Under a minute to play here in period number 1. Here is Kaiser. Kaiser, shot missed by a country mile, and it'll be Tyler Earl. Earl content just to chip it off the boards and out. Stolen now into the zone will be Pajali. Taken there by Stromey. Stromey, rolling puck, puts it in deep. Jopi gets it for Wisconsin and will vacate the zone. Dryden GM trying to get a late one here. Bryce Benfield. Benfield drops the pass off to Foe. Foe shot. Hits a Wisconsin man and then out of play. 14.3 seconds left, but the faceoff will be inside. So an opportunity here for Dryden GM. They've had opportunities, but Kyler Loudon, the story here early. Green shot wide. Foe turnaround. Swatted around the end boards, and that will do it here for the opening period of play, as the S-Dogs will just stick handle around. And an early power play goal by the Lumberjacks. That's been the difference. Kyler Loudon solid in net on the other side. Zach McDonald settled down, making a couple of big saves. And your score after 20 minutes of play is the Wisconsin Lumberjacks 1. The Dryden GM Ice Dogs no score. You're watching Ice Dogs hockey here on SIJHL TV.
With the Schlecko, back to Gerzas. Here comes Rossetti. Puts it up.
Sanderson tries to go cross ice to Schlechter. Goes out to Lavi. Ostrom, low shot, save Topert. Miners have the puck off the board. Sanderson up the middle. Chrysler comes, rips on, looks to go high blocker, shoots it high over the net, comes out the other side. Nothing. A couple of kids fighting just below me. I'm telling them to stop. Puck comes rolling into the Lakers bench with 1:23 left. Face-off will be just outside of the Lakers' blue line in front of their bench. Slack pushes it in, but had to clear the zone again. Here comes Rossetti. Banks it down to Woodard. Banked along the boards. Lamoureux tries to push it up to himself. Does get it back. Lamoureux tries to go to Maslach, just out of his reach. Bull. Get over to Woodard. Off the stick, up and out of play. A pair of 15s on the draw. Lamoureux. Ferreira. Lottie kept it in along the blue line. All on the outside. 46 seconds. Lamoureux. Backhand pass is picked off by the Lakers. Comes up the middle. Dursoff off the sidewall. Lamoureux has it. Just a step offside is Schlechter. 27 seconds left in the first period. Miners holding a 1-0 lead. Ferreira. Banks along the boards. Just out of his reach. Kept up the middle. There's Blatz. Blatz tries to go out the middle. Umperville. Just banging away at the puck. Couple of saves there by Tanner. 3 seconds left. Buzzer will go. And that will do it. 20 minutes of play. Done at the Coach Arena. Miners holding a 1-0 edge on the scoreboard. Out shooting the Lakers 14-6. We will be back in about 15 minutes with second period action from the Coach Arena.
And welcome back between the Wisconsin Lumberjacks and the Dryden GM Ice Dogs. Let's get the stats pack. The only goal scored very early in the contest, 1:39 in fact into the game. On a power play, Ryder McMillan recording his third goal of the year from an impossible angle. Ryan Kaiser and Brandon McDonald picking up the assist. That would make it a 1-0 contest. Shots on goal in the opening period for Dryden GM 12, for Wisconsin 7. Special teams, the Lumberjacks are 1 for 3 on the Wisconsin's 1 for 3, and the Dryden GM Ice Dogs are 0 for 2. That's your score updates here from the opening period. Dryden GM, like I mentioned, looked good after they allowed that power play goal. But Kyler Loudon has been standing on his head. Second period about to get underway with Dylan Phillips taking the face off, and Dylan Phillips gets it. Immediately hit there by Earl, and it will be Jopie. Phillips in his feet, and Josh Green is watched back, and it'll be Jackson Jacks. Dishes to Earl. Earl, tough pass, but he does control it. But some good forechecking and a steal, the shot right on as Ryder McMillan let it fly. Earl now gets it for Dryden GM. Ice Dogs set up in their own end. Nice pass now to Stromey. Stromey has support in front of him with Fradinger. Elects to chip and chase. Fradinger, Stromey kicked away by Loudon, who was caught behind the icing line. And Jopie back for Wisconsin. Jopie will retrieve it himself. Now has help with McMillan. McMillan drops the puck off. A little give and go. McMillan at the right hash marks. Snaps one well wide of the net. Long shift. He goes off. Max Rath has it for the Ice Dogs. Trying to throw it for a needle to Stromey. That one not successful. Ice Dogs do a good job to get back into defensive position. Hooten for the Ice Dogs. Hooten ricochets off of Jopie, and now it'll be Sutter. Leaves it. Here's an opportunity for Carson. Carson trying to shake and bake. Carson now lets the play go off, and it'll be Dryden GM. It'll be Mayer. Mayer to Full. Long shot. That one steered aside by Loudon. Not taking any chances. That one jumps out in and out of play to start the second period. Again, two other games in the SIJHL. At the end of one, Red Lake leads for Francis Lakers 1-0, and no score to report. As the Ice Dogs score! Right off the face-off. I'm not sure if Ryland Mayer got it. If so, it's his first goal in his first game, Ryland Mayer. We'll wait for the official announcement. But just like that, the Ice Dogs have equalized this game. As Hendry played around now for Sutter. He gives the puck up, walking right in, the shot, the save made there as Hooten had nothing but daylight. Back to the attack comes Sutter, one-on-one. Sutter maneuvers in the middle. There's Mayer to take it. Mayer trying to shake off the forecheck. Has help, and now Full leaves it for Hooten. Hooten showing his speed. McMillan trying to rub him out and does a great job. Hendry gets it now for Wisconsin. Hendry tips it off the boards and down. This one will probably touch the Ice Dog goaltender, negating the icing. In fact, Zach McDonald has to hold on to the puck. So good play there by the Lumberjacks. Here's the announcement on the go. Here comes Benfield. He drives towards the net, the shot right on. So indeed it is Ryland Mayer, his first SIJHL goal. Griffin Heaney and Gavin McIntosh picking up the assists. That's the goal scoring play for the Dryden GM Ice Dogs. as everybody getting their first SIJHL points. Heaney and McIntosh with their first assists as Rizak is hit off the puck there by Green. Kaiser surveying the scene. Long shot from his side of center. Again, Zach McDonald not wanting to stress things. Makes the stop. Derek Kavisto is not back on the Dryden Gym Ice Dogs bench, so the Ice Dogs are down a man. And no report on his status, but he left the game early in the first period. Here is Jeremiah Jacks slowly around the boards. Melsness takes a weird bounce, and here comes Brady Fradinger. Melsness calling for it in front, well read there by Jopi, and he will direct it out. Ice Dogs will regroup. Poole lost it to Phillips. Melsness hands the puck off now to Jacks. Jeremiah Jacks off of Jopi, taken there by Hendry. Sent around the boards, not out. Brady Fradinger. Fradinger looking to scoop it behind, but Jopi is there for the Lumberjacks. Trying to spring a man is Phillips. Phillips, good stick check there by Gavin McIntosh. Here is Pajali, his shot right on McDonald with the save, and the Ice Dogs will put it down, and icing is the call. Four minutes in here, first period. As I think there's a conversation about the icing call. The whistle went way before the puck actually went down across the icing line, so they're gonna do the correct thing and face it off here at center ice, neutral. Here is Earl. Earl bats it into the zone. Wyatt has it. Sutter waiting for it. Sutter swinging and miss. Here's McIntosh. McIntosh finds a man down low. Stromey. The puck went settled for him. Stromey now gains it. Being eyeballed there by Kaiser. Puts it behind, but Wyatt jumps in. Wyatt harassed there by Hooten. Ice Dogs doing a good job for checking. Stromey comes out. Stromey the shot. Glove side. And the save made there by Loudon. Good hustle. Good forechecking there by this Ice Dogs forward unit. Working well. Earl, Hooten, and Stromey. Jackson Green will be the defender, as Hooten will get in for the face-off. Stromey off his shins, stolen, and here's an opportunity now for McDonald. He's disrupted. Penalty coming up here against Dryden GM as Brendan McDonald, the leading scorer, or sorry, not the leading scorer for the Lumberjacks. McDonald coming in with 1 assist, has his stick knocked right out of his hands, and Landon Stromey will go in the box, and Wisconsin will go on power play number 4. They are 1 for 3. And a chance to regain this lead with Pajali taking the face-off. It's Brady Fradinger. Ice Dogs win another face-off. They've been dominant in that position today, but the play blown dead. And we'll replay that draw. Right back in the same zone. Another face-off controlled by Dryden Gym, and an easy clear there for Jackson Jacks. It is McMillan. McMillan passes it behind. And a huge hit there on Kaiser. Absolutely drilled. There's the aggressiveness of Brady Fradinger. Pajali, outlet pass, finds McMillan. McMillan into the Dryden territory, but a little dangle move at the blue line puts him offside. That's what Brady Fradinger plays. He's not a big man. number 91. 5'11", 165, but boy, oh boy, does he love to go into the trenches, and that was as clean and polished hit as you will see. Jopi, he's picked out of the play. Sutter just onside. Now Hacker with the wrist shot. That one wanders wide. Jopi gets it again for Wisconsin. Jopi, nice little cut move back to the blue line. That one fanned on. Phillips will try to drive it in front of the net on his backhand. Instead it's Hacker. Hacker in tight. Hacker gets control. Good puck movement here by Wisconsin. Phillips now with control. Jopi cross ice. There's a shot, that one right into the glove there of Zach McDonald, and a nice dog player cross-checking Lumberjack in the back, and that's going to be a penalty for Max Raft. Cross-check is the call. Might have been a wee bit of an embellishment there, but something that Raft did not have to do, so it's going to be a 5-on-3 now for 50 seconds for the Lumberjacks. Face off the glove side of Zach McDonald. This time Wisconsin wins it. It'll be Kaiser. Kaiser skates to the off wing. Now back to his natural position. It'll be McMillan. McMillan shot well wide of the net. Carson gets it, the assistant captain. Carson maneuvers around. Carson down low. It'll be Kaiser. Kaiser rink wide pass. There's a shot. McDonald slides over and makes the save. Pajali, base of the circle. Pajali cycles down low. It's a give and go. They bang away in front. Comes out, and Fradinger has it for the Ice Dogs as he will speed forward 5-on-3. Decides to tuck it into Wisconsin territory. Better be careful. Fradinger gets back. Good shift there by number 91. One penalty is now over. Back on the ice is Landon Stromey. It's a 5-on-4. They're going to try to find Stromey. He decides to work it back to the blue line for Heaney. Heaney unable to clear. Carson in front. There's a shot. Brendan McDonald didn't get it off clean, and the save made there by Zach McDonald. 57 seconds left in the Max Raft penalty for cross-check. Good job by the Ice Dogs, keeping Wisconsin outside on that 5-on-3. Good job just to protect the perimeter. Jopi, his shot is blocked. Ice Dogs, electric penalty killing. It'll be full, unable to get around the defenseman. Now a quick hitter now to Dylan Phillips. Phillips into Dryden territory. Phillips shot. That one turned aside with a blocker by McDonald. Shot blocked. Here comes Dryden. It's Stromey. It's a 2-on-1 with Foe. Stromey has it. Stromey holds. Now trying to center it. Good job there by Dylan Jopi. Nice balanced defensive play there. Jopi works it back. Wisconsin tries to set up Hacker. Followed into the corner by Hooten. Comes out now to Stromey. Off the bench. There's a one-timer. Scores! Josh Green! Money in the bank! It's 2-1! What a pass! Josh Green! First SIJHL goal! Banking it off the post and in. Ice Dogs' second shorty of the year. It's a 2-1 game. Great awareness to know where Green was. Literally jumped off the bench and buried it. And Dryden Jam doing what they do so well. Sting you when they're a man down. Now we're 5-on-5. 12-13 to go here. Period number 2. Wisconsin comes in an opportunity. Zach Carson on the doorstep. Turned away there by McDonald. Penalty coming up against the Lumberjacks. And Dryden Jam will go on the power play, their third of the game. As a penalty going to Brendan McDonald for a cross check. And Ice Dogs power play will go to work. So Green from Stromey. That's the scoring report. Ice Dogs on the power play, and there is number 17. Tracked all the way down by Pajali. Good work by number 16. Ice Dogs now get set. Stromey's rink-wide pass. Can't connect. It'll be Max Rath. Quick hitter now to Josh Green. Green into Wisconsin territory, around for Fradinger. Puck, high slot area, Earl to Stromey. Ice Dogs just want to get organized right now. Now they do. Jackson Jacks over to Raft. Raft of time, elects to pass it off. Nobody home. Stromey. Pajali with a shoulder check, dislodging the puck. Ice Dogs maintain control. Raft. Again, Raft having troubles. And the puck will go out. Jackson Jacks feeds it up to an Ice Dog player. Here's Fradinger, poked away. Ice Dogs changing, trying to capitalize. Here's Phillips. Phillips races in, blasts one towards the net, but Zach McDonald with the big man comes out, cuts down the angle, and makes the save with 53 seconds remaining here in the Ice Dogs power play. So a good kill so far by the Lumberjacks as they win the draw. And Dylan Phillips will let it up, and Griffin Heaney. Heaney up, intended for Meyer, who scored his first SIJHL goal today. Poole, nobody home. As Caden Sutter disrupts the flow of things for Dryden Gym. And it'll be Meyer. Meyer takes it, trying to place it up ahead, but it'll be Jopi with the steal. Jopi, Phillips, Wisconsin. Looks like they have the power play out there right now. Finally, it'll be James Hooton getting out of the dodge. Here is Hooton. Hooton scampers into Wisconsin territory, but greeted right when he got past the blue line, and again it's out. Jackson Jacks by a couple of for checkers, but not across the icing line, so icing is the call right as the power play ends. We're at the halfway point of the hockey game. 10:01 to go. Dryden GM leads 2-1. But Doug Lane and his penalty kill unit do a good job on that kill. In fact, out shooting Dryden GM on that power play. As Zach Carson gets set to take the face-off against Hooton. Carson races after it, gets hit. Hooton fakes behind, trying to cut on the strong side. Wisconsin there to meet him. Jackson Jacks now has it. Through the legs there of Ty Moore, but the puck gets out. As Josh Green to Meyer. Meyer will just touch it into the Wisconsin end. As Dryden tries to get a couple of changes here, but here comes Brendan McDonald. McDonald on the far wing. Shots got in a little too outside. So an easy save by McDonald. Here comes Dryden GM. It's Bryce Benfield. One-on-one. Benfield shot. That one stopped again by Dylan Jopi. Couple of great defensive plays by Jopi here in the second period. 6'3", 205 pounds from Duluth, Minnesota. Moves very well for a big guy. Couple of assists in the opening two games for the Lumberjacks. Has made an impact here today defensively. Penman, clean face-off win, but Rizak read it perfectly and intercepted. Ingram for Wisconsin. Ingram Centering pass, blocked there by Poole. Poole unable to get out of his own end, so he'll go around for Bryce Benfield. Penman slams on the brakes, puts it ahead. Moore will just throw it ahead, and an easy save made there by Kyler Loudon. 8:47 to go here in the second period. On National Day of Truth and Reconciliation, Orange Shirt Day, here in Canada. Fans treated to a good hockey game here today. Fast and physical. It's been a good one. Again, this is the first of 3 for Wisconsin as they head up to Sioux Lookout, and that's going to be an electric atmosphere at the hangar. It's been rebranded in Sioux Lookout as they make their SIJHL debut tomorrow. Lumberjacks trying to improve to 3-0. Dryden Jam looking for their first win after a couple of hard-fought games against Cam River Fighting Walleye. Ice Dogs win the face-off. Can they get the shot towards the net? No, they cannot. Comes around, and it's a 3-on-2 for the Lumberjacks. Here is Pajali. Pajali, spinorama back pass. There's a shot in front. Scores! Ryder McMillan. I thought McMillan had the initial shot. Elected to try to pass it off. It ended up hitting the defenseman and came right back to McMillan. And Ryder McMillan beats McDonald, who was thinking that that pass was going to be made, and Ryder McMillan makes this a 2-0 game. His second of the contest. The 20-year-old, like I mentioned, from Duluth, 5'11", 165 pounds. Played last year with North Shore and Great Falls. North Shore, he had 9 goals, 13 assists, and 22 points in 18 games. Before that, with North Shore, 18 points in 25 games, and in 2018-19, 25 points in 24 games. So he definitely can get you the points, and right now he's found the back of the net twice here against Zach McDonald. As a penalty to Landon Stromey. And the Lumberjacks will go back on the power play as roughing is the signal from the referee, Johan Prager. Pajali and James Hooton on the face-off. Another face-off win for Dryden Gem by Kaiser and down. Ice Dogs do have one shorthanded goal here this evening. And right now, Earl is the one pestering the defenders of Wisconsin. Earl's stick breaks right at the blade area. He has to go off, and that gives a 2-on-1. McMillan, then Dago, the drag, let's go! Zach Carson finishes it off after a beautiful move by Ryder McMillan, undressing the defenseman, putting it over. Carson buries it. It's a 3-2 game. Zach Carson's third of the year. But what a move there by Ryder McMillan, who's having himself a whale of a hockey game. Pulled it back, made the defender go down, and in a wide open Carson. And it all happened because Tyler Earl had to go off as his stick shattered at the blade area. And that effectively resulted in a 5-on-3 for the Lumberjacks. And that quick transition game that they have paid off. And they have the lead. 7:36 to go here in period at number 2. Benfield with the intercepts. Here is Bryce Benfield. Benfield skates behind the net. Benfield, eyes up, rink wide pass. Foe was open, but just couldn't get the pass in. It'll be Penman. Foe, Benfield's in front of the net. They go back to the blue line. The quick wrist shot, knocked wide. Jackson Jacks throws down his man. The Ice Dogs now buzzing, looking for the equalizer. Foe using Penman as a pick. Pass deflected there by Foe and wide. Jackson Jacks in tight. Foe. Now Penman. Benfield makes his way towards the front of the net. Now back into the corner. It'll be taken by Green. Green to Penman. Penman down low to Benfield. Good territorial pressure right now by Dryden Jim, looking for a shot. And bad play there by Ingram, unable to get the puck out. That's the Ice Dogs. Foe thought about doing the puck lift and wrap around, but decides just to go for a normal pass, and it's Rizak. Rizak over now to Hacker. Hacker. Finally, Wisconsin gets a change. A long lead pass. Moore was the intended man. Comes down, and they will play it as the Ice Dogs are making personnel changes. Both teams trying to gain control. Moore with a nice body check there. As it gets by the defender, Phillips. Puck on its side. Can't calm it down. As Dryden GM will dispatch it down the ice. No icing. And Axel Wyatt. There is Meyer. Meyer. Good steal. Meyer. Now Phillips. Dylan Phillips will go for a stroll. Phillips to McMillan. McMillan will dish it into Ice Dog territory. Taken now by the Ice Dogs as they try to get some numbers going. It's Moore. Moore in. Moore high. Just missed by a hair. Comes right to Fradinger. Fradinger off targets. And a penalty coming up. That was a big thing in the first two games. Ice Dogs missed the net a lot and in tight. And there was two misses. Perfect example. Penalty is going against Pajali for a trip. So the Ice Dogs a chance to tie things here on the power play. And 90% of the misses are high. So they like to correct that. Jackson Jacks trying a quick shot. Wisconsin was established in the middle, so nothing there. Stromey spins away from the pressure. Stromey back in the corner for Earl. Directs it off the boards to Jacks. Jacks looking for Stromey. That is stolen and cleared by the Lumberjacks. Sutter and Hacker, the two forwards up there. Hacker will go deep. Stromey gets it for Dryden Jim. Stromey rolls it into Lumberjack territory. Loudon plays it around. Not out. Fradinger sidesteps the Sutter pressure. Leaves it. Here's Jackson Jacks. Fat shot blocked. Fradinger picks up the garbage. Here is Brady Fradinger. Fradinger, quick move out in front, but lost Bahando in the process. And Wisconsin with the quick clear. 1:05 remaining in the Ice Dogs power play. It will be Jackson Jacks. Stumbles, gains control. Here's a shot. That one steered wide there off the stick of Hooten. Here's Max Raff. Raff, great job to keep it on. Gets the shot on through a crowd, and a nice save made there by Loudon. That was a desperation shot, but it worked. It'll be Benfield. Benfield one-on-one against Axel Wyatt. Puck comes out to Hooten. Hooten back to the line. Not handled cleanly there by Poole. Poole did a good job to maintain control, however. Hooten back into the zone. Hooten shots. And again, off a stick and out of play. Face-off will be deep on the glove side of Kyler Loudon with 28 seconds remaining here in the penalty to Pajali. Hooten stays out. Foe and Benfield, his line mates. Rare win there by Wisconsin, and Phillips will try to hunt it down. Phillips showing some good speed. Dryden gets back to cover. Phillips eludes one man, but lost it. And here comes Bryce Benfield. Benfield with lots of space. Benfield, good defensive play there and cleared as Axel Wyatt was not fooled there by Bryce Benfield. Penalty is over. Pajali back on the ice. 5-on-5 hockey. 3:17 to go here in the second period. Wisconsin leads 3-2. As that one is put out of play as it narrowly misses the linesman. And Dryden will get a draw deep. Late change here by the Lumberjacks. 10-minute face-off against Zach Carson, the assistant captain. Who had that last goal from Hermantown, Minnesota. As Nelsness inside the opposition zone, however, quickly out. Here is Sutter. Think about this Wisconsin team, they can fly. And they're showing it today. Both teams can fly. This is two very skilled teams. Penman greeted as he entered Wisconsin territory. And it's right back out. Max Raff. Stretch pass for Nelsness. Taken now there by Penman. Onside, Penman shot! Going blocker side, and it just caught the blocker of Loudon. That one was moving quite a lot. Back to the blue line. Jackson Jacks. His quick release goes off of Loudon and into the netting and out of play. Freidinger will win the faceoff back. Comes to McIntosh. Looking for the deflection in front. Meyer was there. But Dryden jam off to start again. It'll be Moore. Moore guides it into Wisconsin territory. Moore gets it, puts it out in front. Freidinger was open, but it goes off him and wide. Here is Heaney for Dryden jam. Heaney out in front. Skies away there from Moore, but the Ice Dogs setting up Meyer. Backdoor pass. Freidinger trying to go through his legs. Another steal, another shot, Moore. And Loudon stops that one. All Ice Dogs right now, but they can't find the back of the net. Puck goes down. Brendan McDonald will go after it, but it is the Ice Dogs with control. Landon Stromey looks over the situation to Moore. Beautiful pass to Freidinger in motion. Freidinger goes around the defender. Freidinger backhander up front. Shot, scores! Landon Stromey! It's tied 3-3. What a smart play there by the captain, Freidinger. Stromey just set up in front and scores his third of the year. And more importantly, with 1:11, ties this hockey game. You can't leave number 17 open. He will kill you. And Brady Freidinger gets his first point of the season. Here's Earl. Shot goes off of Jopi. And again, out of play. A lot of pucks going out of play. Kind of unusual with this new high glass in the netting, but I've seen a bunch. Ice Dogs will take this one because it's deep in Wisconsin territory. Kaiser dispatches it around. Ice Dogs again. Jump on it. Jackson Jacks. And backhanded down the ice for Max Raff. Pajali lurking. Earl fencing with a Wisconsin player. Ice Dogs stopped skating there for a second. James Huden. I think Huden was expecting a penalty on Earl. There's a long lead pass and a beauty. Into the zone, it's McMillan. McMillan out in front. Nobody on the receiving end. As it's taken by Jopi. Jopi over to Kaiser. Kaiser hit late there by Stromey. Now it'll be Phillips. Phillips trying to get around Jackson. Jacks can't do so. Good defensive play. James Houghton for the Ice Dogs. He will wing it ahead. 12 seconds left. Time for one last rush. Earl is crippled to the ground there by Chopey. Now Wisconsin has a chance late. Here's a pass intended for Phillips. Bounces away. And that will do it for the wild second period, as both teams capitalizing on their opportunities, and we head into the break all locked up in a 3-3 hockey game. Shots on goal, 15-15. Your score after 40 minutes of play, the Wisconsin Lumberjacks 3, the Dryden Gym Ice Dogs 3. You're watching Ice Dogs hockey right here on SIJHL TV.
Dursoff tries to push it up along the boards on the silver Masla. Pershinger to mow it. Umperville. Penalty coming up. Miners have 6 yellow jerseys out there, so I'm got a too many men penalty coming up here. Rossetti at the point. Holstrom. Rolling puck off the skate. Chrysler. Tip to the puck. LG. Dursoff will fire it down off the glove of Rossetti. Umperville serving the 2-minute bench minor. Holstrom. Back to Rossetti. Wickland goes down. Miners clear. Rossetti will circle back. Holstrom. Back to Rossetti. German keeps it in. Over to Ostrom. Down low, Rossetti, Ostrom. Low shot. Stick save there by Toper. Back to Rossetti. One-timer. Toper gets over to cover. Pad save. Rolling puck kept in by Ostrom. 10 seconds left. Rossetti looking to beat his old teammate. Tobert answers the call with 6 seconds left in the period. Hertschinger to take the draw. He snooks, pair of 19s. Miners will dump it down. That will do it. After 40 minutes of play, I'd like Miners 2. Fort Francis Lakers 1. We'll be back in 15 to 20 minutes with third period action from the Coach Arena.
And welcome back to the Dryden Memorial Arena, getting ready for the third period of play between the visiting Wisconsin Lumberjacks and the Dryden GM Ice Dogs. Let's get the stats back. Only one goal in the opening period, and it came before people were in the stands as Ryder McMillan at 1:39 in the game, scoring on a power play, his third of the season. Ryan Kaiser and Brandon McDonald with the assist. That made it 1-0. Shots on goal in the opening period at 12-7. Explosive 136 into the second frame. Ryland Meyer picked up his first SIJHL goal. Ty Moore and Gavin McIntosh with the assist. That ties things at 1. Then it was Josh Green leaping from the bench into the play, bearing off the post at 7:23, a shorthanded goal. Green's first SIJHL goal, with Landon Stromey picking up the lone helper. But the Wisconsin Lumberjacks would bounce right back at 11:31. Ryder McMillan, his second of the game, fourth of the year. The assist going to Salvatore Pajoli and to Dylan Phillips. That makes it 2-2. Zach Carson would get Wisconsin back up front. Carson scoring his third SIJHL goal of the year on a power play. Ryder McMillan and Brandon McDonald with the assist at 12:23. But Landon Stromey would tie things up at 18:49. Stromey's third of the year. Brady Fradinger picks up the lone assist. That makes it a 3-3 game. Special teams so far, the Ice Dogs are 0 for 4 on the power play. Wisconsin 2 for 6 with the man advantage. Remember, Dryden GM does have a short-handed goal. Shots on goal in the second period, 15-15, all equal. Ice Dogs have the edge in total shots on goal. Third period underway, and a quick whistle here as we begin play. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, last updates we've had. It's the Red Lake Miners leading for Francis 2-1, and the Cam River Fighting Walleye up on the Thunder Bay North Stars 2-0. Those are the other games in the SIJHL tonight. Jackson Jacks has to readjust his helmet. And now he gets it, number 8. Trying to dish it behind, but didn't get enough wood on it. Here's a chance out for the Lumberjacks, but cleared. Good job getting back there was James Hooton. His back down is Kaiser, Ryan Kaiser. Seen a lot of ice time today. McMillan trying to lead Phillips into the zone, but it's too far. Phillips, though, there to take it. Phillips, high slot area, backhand pass and a beauty. McMillan, that one swallowed up there by Zach McDonald. Not fooled at that time. But oh boy, Phillips creating opportunities here today, and found to be very dangerous. Ryder McMillan in the red zone. Wisconsin not set properly on the faceoff. Carson's tossed. Caden Sutter will come in and take it against James Hooton. Hooton will win it. And it's McIntosh. Flushed into the near corner. A tenacious forecheck applied here by Wisconsin. And now Meyer starts up for Dryden GM. Meyer up now. Here's full of a shot. That one wanders wide. Good job, though, by Meyer. Get things going. Heaney can't find it. As Dryden GM's Meyer trying to stick handle around the defenseman. Gets in, but Brendan McDonald will close him off of a late shoulder check, and it'll be Jopi. Retracing his steps, Jopi gives it right to Bryce Benfield. Just onside, Benfield shot, but Jopi got back into position and goes off his stick and wide. Moore to Benfield. Comes to the near side pool. Was playing defensively, so can't keep it onside. It'll be Loudon out to play. Loudon Steers it around the end boards. There is Ty Moore for Dryden GM, but it's hacked out by number 9, Jacob Rizak. And it'll be Poole. Poole lets it go, gets it again, and now hands it off to Penman. Penman for Dryden GM. Nice body check there by Jopi, knocking Penman to the ice and giving Rizak a lane. Rizak, though, that lane quickly closed as Bryce Benfield doing a good job in the trenches. Bryce Benfield works it to the line. A quick pass over to Green. Green bounces to Benfield. Benfield the opportunity. Puck wanders to Penman, but he can't get a shot off. Here is Green, played low and dead as the Ice Dog player ran into Kyler Loudon. And the referee smartly will whistle it dead. Earlier saw a nice advantage there for Dryden GM and Meyer. Ryland Meyer, wearing number 11, scored his first goal today. 19-year-old from Whitewood, Saskatchewan, 5'9", 170 pounds. Played last year. 35 games with the Melville Millionaires in the Saskatchewan League. 3 goals, 6 assists, 9 points. Before that was in the PJHL with Fort Knox, had 15 points in 12 games. So, member with the Yorkton Maulers under 18 team for 14 games. Also played for 15 games, I apologize. And Melville Millionaires under 18 team, where they have 31 points and 34 games. Shifty forward, and could be a nice sport plug here for Dryden GM. He's not on the ice right now. Jack says to Fradinger, and that one denied. Kyler Loudon, Johnny on the spots. As Fradinger is getting into those scoring spaces. Good work there by Jeremiah Jacks. And Fradinger almost got Dryden the lead back. After missing the first game due to a carryover suspension from last year, he's trying to get, I think, acquainted with his new teammates in the second game today. He looks like the Brady Fradinger of old, as he jolts his man Phillips. Jopi keeps the puck in, but that one grazes off to the side for Green. Green whiffs on the clear. McMillan looking in front, nobody there. Fradinger was the only player in the vicinity. And here comes number 91. Brady Fradinger offside. On the far wing is Melsness. Again, Ice Dogs will have tomorrow off before preparing for the Red Lake Miners in our rare Sunday night game here at the Memorial Arena. Wisconsin off to Sioux Lookouts for a 2-game series. Stromey lifts it down. Loudon comes out to play, works it around the boards. Tyler Earl, first man there. Earl runs into Pajali. Back to the line. It'll be Heaney. Heaney works it behind for Stromey. Pajali had a man breaking away. That was Ryder McMillan. But the Ice Dogs caught him in time. Stromey followed around there by Phillips. And that one down. It was off a Wisconsin player. Intended pass, so obviously no icing. As Loudon is picked off behind the net, but the Ice Dogs can't finish it. Glorious opportunities. Kyler Loudon nonchalantly played it behind and then didn't get back in, but the Ice Dogs just couldn't capitalize as Kaiser is pinned against the wall as Wisconsin will clear again. 5 minutes here into the third period. Ice Dogs have controlled the play. That one passed Meyer too hard, and icing is the call. First face-off down in Dryden's end here in the third period. As Zach Carson gets ready. The 20-year-old, as I mentioned, from Hermantown, wins the face-off. Had 31 points in 41 games last year with Wisconsin, 9 goals and 22 assists, also 82 penalty minutes. Played with El Paso and Sheridan in the NA League, where he amassed 33 points in 45 games. Product of Hermantown High School, great high school down in Minnesota. A good player that does everything for Doug Lane's crew. And Carlson gets it here. Carlson trying to split the D. Nothing going. Nothing up front for Bryce Benfield, so he backtracks behind. Brendan McDonald trying to track him down. Sticks his stick around and gets the puck out. Sutter, the sidesteps a hit from Max Raft. Once again, the Ice Dogs want to establish that physical game. As that one kicked down by Poole to Meyer. Meyer, beautiful feet in front. Here comes a shot there by Ty Moore. And again, Kyler Loudon whisks it away. Loudon likes to put those shots, or those rebounds, I guess, east-west. Nothing in front of him, as he's always just batting it off to the side. That's produced little to no second opportunities here today for Dryden GM. Off the face-off, it's a tie-up, and possession now to Ingram. Ingram erased in Dryden's end, and Jackson Jacks goes against the grain. Moore lifts the stick of the forechecker and now sets up Penman. Penman races into the zone. Penman, the shot goes off the defender. Back now will be Hendry. Hendry, Fradinger, light rub out. Fradinger gets it from his stick, or skate to his stick, but the puck eluded him at the last second, and Jackson Jacks goes into Dryden's end. Puts it over to Fradinger. Fradinger slashed down by Kaiser. He's played a strong game. Both Fradinger and Kaiser have today. Ice Dogs will make wholesale changes on the fly. 7 minutes into period at number 3. McIntosh stretches, gets it. Will dispatch it ahead, now gets it again. Tough pass, gives it up, but falling down was Pajali. Chance wasted there for Wisconsin. Here comes McIntosh in. McIntosh shot deflected just wide there. Also, there was Melsness with an opportunity. Melsness trying to push his way to open territory. Hooten goes in now against Pajali. Hooten knocks him down, but the puck goes by McIntosh and right back into Dryden's end. Here is McIntosh. McMillan spying him. Puck out, and here comes Hooten. Hooten drops it for Melsness. Melsness in. What a move! Here he is, coming in, a shot right on, and Loudon came way out to make the glove save. Nice move by the big man Melsness, but Loudon stopped him. Back to the attack. There's a shot there by Pajali. That one not on Zach McDonald. Kaiser will play it behind. Now the pace starting to pick up in a 3-3 game. It will be Phillips, Dylan Phillips for Wisconsin. Try to fend off Melsness. McMillan back to the blue line for Freeze, but it's the Ice Dogs clearing. Kaiser swats it right off the boards and down. Max Rath as personnel changes for the Lumberjacks. Here's Stromey. Stromey looks across the rink, finds Tyler Earl. Earl trying to use the speed to get around Freeze. Here is Earl. Earl on the merry-go-round, stops, turns right back into Kaiser. Kaiser keeps him at bay. Earl trying to get it out, finds Fradinger's double shifty today with Kavisto not in the game no longer. And it'll be Sutter. Sutter somehow finds McMillan. McMillan one-on-one. Stromey back. Here's a shot off the chest of McDonald and lands right back in. And he will glove it as Ryder McMillan was looking for the Hattie there. But it went right off the bullseye of Zach McDonald, and he made sure there was no rebound opportunity. Zach Carson out. And it will be Rylan Mayer. Ahead now to Penman. Penman trying to get around the big defender, Jopi. Here's a shot by Meyer, but save made. Big rebound came out by Loudon, but Wisconsin keeps it to the outside. Here is Foe. Foe to his forehand, looking for an outlet. Goes to the side of the net, pass out in front. But there is McDonald waiting for it. McDonald plays a game of catch with Sutter, and it'll be taken by Meyer right into the Dryden GM bench. And Kurt Walston. Do apologize. I think I said Carlson earlier for Zach Carson. Didn't mean that, obviously. Zach Carson, again, talented two-way player, is up there taking faceoffs. He gets a rest right now, and Connor Hacker comes in for Dryden Gym against Penman. Jopi whiffed on the first movement attempt. Now Penman catches it on a string. Here's Penman trying to no-look backhand pass to Meyer, but it ricochets off of Axel Wyatt right into goaltender Kyler Loudon. And a draw deep right at the halfway mark of the third period. Still locked in a 3-3 tie. Ice Dogs have controlled the ice here. Not a lot of quality opportunities, but the coaching staff hoping that they just keep chipping away. Eventually one's going to get in. Back to the line for Green. Green shot again. There's the steer aside by Loudon. It'll be Freeze. Freeze had his pocket picked by Benfield. Now it'll be Hooten to the line for Jackson Jacks. He's due for a breakout here. Looking for his first points. Benfield circles back behind the net. Almost found an open man, however. No harm, no foul there for Wisconsin, as that one is slammed down the ice. They say it touched Jackson Jacks, so play on. Jacks hit there by Ingram. Benfield unable to find it, and Pajali lofts it right back into Dryden's end for awaiting Jackson Jacks. Backhand pass. Wisconsin player got a inadvertent stick in the face. That was Dylan Phillips. Definitely not intentional. Back comes Dryden. Hooten. Now it'll be Ty Moore. Moore looking in front. That goes off the defender and almost behind Loudon, but it stays out. Ice Dogs coming close on a desperation play there. Max Raff followed behind. Pass ahead for Moore. Moore quick. Jopi in no hurry to move it. Pass telegraphed. Easy play now for Melsness. Melsness. Fradinger goes in. Here is Brady Fradinger. Fradinger on his backhand to his forehand. Trying to shake Phillips. Now the shot, that one off a body and out of play. Again, good work there by the captain. Fradinger trying to get something going for his team. 7:52, still tied 3-3 here at the Memorial Arena. Glad you're with us here on SIJHL TV. As Fradinger and Carson again will lock horns. Carson's done a good job in that department here today. Beautiful body check applied there by Jeremiah Jacks. Oh, no, they're going to call a penalty. Looked like a clean hit to me. McDonald in front of the nets. Good back check there by Fradinger. Touched by Dryden GM. And a trip is coming up on Jeremiah Jacks. So, Wisconsin back on the power play. We'll be looking for the leading goal. Tough one there for the aggressive forward. Has a problem with the clock now. As they've decided to take about 5 minutes off the clock, it says 2 minutes. So we'll have to get that fixed. Wisconsin 2 for 7 on the power play here in this hockey game. There we go. 7:37 is correct. So a big kill here for Dryden GM. Pajali and Fradinger in to take the draw. Won by Wisconsin. It's Kaiser over. A snapshot there by Ryder McMillan, playing point on the power play now, but it goes wide of the net. Kaiser to McMillan. McMillan, beautiful rink-wide pass, hits his man in motion. It will be Pajali. McMillan down, doubles back, but a missed pass there on a miscommunication play. Pajali thought he had a man in the middle, but two Wisconsin players were side by side here, flush on the left side. Penalty coming up here as it'll be Strome tripping up the goaltender Kyler Loudon, and a 5-on-3 coming up here for Wisconsin. Strome was trying to get around, and again, the goaltender Loudon loves to get outside of his crease and play that puck. He was way out, and Strome made contact, so a 5-on-3 here now for the Lumberjacks with 6:58 to go in a tied hockey game. There'll be Raft, Poole, and Fradinger. And Fradinger goes to the referee and says, "We know this is a critical part of the game. We want a timeout." So, penalties once again creeping into the Ice Dogs. A trip and an interference, two very tough calls there. Ice Dogs more of a kind of calm things down kind of timeout. There wasn't much discussion. Kurt Walston did have the whiteboard out. On the other side, Doug Lane wants to craft together a plan here, knowing that this could be the game. So Fradinger returns to the ice. Jackson Jacks will replace the other defender. He's on the ice. Here is Carson. Carson shot that one. Just maybe tipped the glove of McDonald. Here is McMillan. McMillan has two tonight, stolen by Jackson. Jackson, he will bolt it up the gut and down the ice. 1 minute remaining in the power play. It is Carson. Carson skips by Jackson. Jacks takes a wrist shot and squared up there by Zach McDonald, who's made some big saves when called upon here late. As they shot it right at his chest, and McMillan's such a big goaltender. You got to try to get him moving. Pajali wins the draw back to Carson. Carson patiently looking. Winds up, decides not to shoot. Gets it again, left side now to McMillan. McMillan skips into the middle, scores! Ryder McMillan, 5-on-3, the hat trick goal. And Wisconsin takes the lead. The screen was applied, but on Zach McDonald, he moved late, and Ryder McMillan is becoming the early story here in the SIJHL. That's his 5th goal. 3rd of the game. And when it's 5-on-3, if all that open real estate, he is going to bury it. So the first career SIJHL hat trick for number 12. And it could not come at a more important time. Still a 5-on-4 for 1:12. 3rd power play of the goal for the Wisconsin Lumberjacks. As Kaiser moves forward, gets knocked off course there by Foe, and the Ice Dogs dispense it into the Wisconsin end. McMillan thrown down that time by Jordan Foe. That's Ice Dogs have kind of got away with here in the second half of this game is the physical part of their game. Phillips carries speed across the Dryden blue line. Here is Phillips. Phillips stops. Passes it off to Carson. Jopi wants it. Carson hangs on. Carson down to McMillan. Pass out in front. That one misses. Fradinger just tucks it ahead and kills off some more time. 19 seconds left in the 5-on-4. Here is Sutter. Caden Sutter. Sutter left side to Phillips. Phillips maneuvers in the middle. Finds a man off the bench. Here is Hacker. Hacker unable to get a shot off. Phillips takes over. Here is Phillips. Back now. Hacker shot. That one goes down low. That was Ingram actually letting it go. Save made there by Zach McDonald. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 4:51 to play here in period number 3. Third power play goal of the game, and the third for McMillan makes it a 4-3 game. I can't remember the last time, there's still lots of time, but I can't remember the last time Dryden started, let alone 0-3 to start a season, but 0-3 at home. In front of some nice crowds that we've seen. Stromey trying to change that. Stromey taken outside there by Jopi. As Dryden Jam looks to get the offense going. Jackson Jacks again batted away from the blue line. A wild shot there by Griffin Heaney. And play blown. And I do believe another penalty coming up against the Ice Dogs. As Jopi is slow to get up. Actually, it's going to go against Dylan Jopi. So Dryden GM now with a chance to tie it. Jopi didn't see what the call is. He was the one that got the worst of the wear with his helmet coming right off. So the Ice Dogs power play 0-4 so far. 0-4. Glorious chance here. They win it. Heaney puts it on. High screen set up by both Earl and Fradinger, and Kyler Loudon with the stop. Fradinger will stay out there against Dylan Phillips. And it's another win for Dryden Gym. Here is Stromey. Stromey turns. Passes down low to Earl. Earl to Heaney. Heaney shot deflected. Oh, somehow Kyler Loudon saw that one through Brady Fradinger and into his glove. Great work. The screen was there. Loudon just ducking under and picking it out of midair. As Doug Lane makes some changes on the penalty kill, not happy with how things are going for the first 16 seconds. Jackson Jacks overskates the puck. Boy, just things are clicking for number 8 right now. It's bound to change. Here he comes into the zone. Here is number 8, drops it for Fradinger. Fradinger goes 5-0, save made. Rebound comes out. Ice Dogs can't get a clean shot off. Jacks was down low. Nobody at the point, so it's a clear down for Wisconsin. As Griffin Heaney pass now to Raff. Raff slides it ahead for Tyler Earl. Earl doing a little pirouette, but lost control of the puck in the process halfway through this power play. Jacks to Raff. Raff end over end to Meyer. Meyer into Wisconsin territory. The Speedster has it. Shot, tough angle, hits the side post. They jam away, squirts out, but right to Phillips, and Phillips will lodge it right back down. There's that speed by Ryland Meyer. Man, oh man. He just bursts into the zone. Meyer gets it again. Will tip it down, and Kyler Loudon, knowing the speed, drops on it And a whistle of 30 seconds to go here in the power play. Hooten will take the draw against Dylan Phillips. Draw one. There's a shot by Jordan Foe. And right in the bread basket of Kyler Loudon, no problem. But the Ice Dogs tipping the scales in their favor with face-offs wins. James Hooten has been a big component of that. This time, the Lumberjacks win it as I jinx it. Josh Green has got one of the 3 goals for Dryden GM. Lots loose for Hooten. Hooten trying to get to a space where he could shoot. Can't. Passes it back. Momentarily kept onside, but now taken by Pajali. Jacks. Nobody was on the near wing as the Ice Dogs try to get organized here. Penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 2:25 to go here in regulation time. Wisconsin nursing a 1-goal lead. Pugali, he's hit. Here comes number 7, that's Green. He shovel passes it ahead to Foe. Foe inside. Foe gets bounced around a bit, and the Lumberjacks will vacate the zone. Bryce Benfield will keep an eye on Zach McDonald when he goes. Poole trying to backhand it ahead. Fell, but no harm, no foul. Rath is there for Dryden GM. Rath will cycle it around. Sutter leaps into the play. Had a man offside. And that one a saucer pass off the glass and down. Rath will just tuck it off to the side for Stromey. Stromey coughs it up. Here's McDonald. McDonald in the middle. Sutter was there. Sutter in a sea of blue. And here comes Stromey. 1:35 to go in regulation. Stromey trying to go outside on the defender. McDonald heads to the bench. All hands on deck here in a 1-goal hockey game. Stromey dances around, base of the circle. Snaps it around. Jackson Jacks has it. Jacks will place it. Fredinger out in front. A couple of Ice Dogs bang at it, but it's wide of the net. Here is Jackson Jacks. Chip and chase. Loudon decides to stay in the crease this time. Brady Fredinger. Fredinger lets it go to the line for Green. Green waits. Couple of players out in front. They can't get it through McDonald, however. Under a minute to go in the 3rd period. A great battle for control. But finally, Wisconsin gets it. Sutter with the open net. And that one won't have enough steam for the ice. Here is Stromey, 40 seconds to go. Stromey, Green. Fredinger was looking the wrong way, but Foe finds it. Here is Foe. Foe weaves his way across the Wisconsin line. Foe, 27 seconds left. Wisconsin just trying to pin it against the boards and kill off time. Referee saying play on. Finally coming out will be Pajali. Pajali high. Here's an opportunity. Empty net. McMillan looking for 4 goals. Phillips has it. 12 seconds remaining. And McMillan will put it back. Here's a shot. Scores. Salvatore Pajali. Wisconsin ices the game. A 5-on-3 goal in the 3rd period. The difference of this hockey game. And Wisconsin will improve to 3-0. The Ice Dogs drop to 0-3. Time for your 3 stars. 3rd star of the game, I went with Dylan Phillips. Man, oh man, he was on the ice a lot today for Wisconsin and did everything great. Great defensive player, great offensive player. Face-offs, he was great. So Dylan Phillips is my number 3 star. 2nd star of the game, went with Brady Fredinger, the captain. His best game of the year in the 2nd game. Couple of big hits, some good defensive plays. Got a point. Brady Fredinger is my number 2 star, and it's pretty easy who the number 1 star in this game was. It's Ryder McMillan with 3 goals, almost had 4. He was a one-man wrecking ball for for Wisconsin today, and he is our number 1 star. So Ryder McMillan at number 1, Brady Fredinger number 2, and Dylan Phillips the number 3 star. So again, Dryden GM will drop to 0-3. Next up for the Ice Dogs is Red Lake on Sunday. That'll be a 7:30 start here on SIJHL TV. And next up for Wisconsin, you can watch them tomorrow night as they make their first trip ever to the Sioux Lookout Hangar and taking on the expansion Bombers in front of an electric atmosphere here tomorrow. That will be a 7:30 start. For Trevor Goche and the amazing TV crew here, I'm Mike Ebling. Thanks for watching Ice Dogs Hockey here on SIJHL TV.
R.J. Dickey scoring for the Miners on the power play. Nice move by Bull to jump in, put it low, put it on the net. Tanner made the first save. Dickey jumped. Confusion on who comes out. Rosaletti thought he stayed in. 4-on-4. The referee is saying first 2 minutes wearing off because it's not coincidental. It's 4-on-4. On the scoreboard. Can't remember us defeated the Thunder Bay North Stars 3-1. In Dryden, it's 4-3 for the Lumberjacks right now. Here comes a low shot by Skaden. And here it's 4-1 to the Miners. We're back with a discussion. Miners will end up with another power play out of this, which is odd. Not used to the 4-on-4 play. Tanner out and plays it. Maslak comes in for Ferreira. Ferreira shot. Dirt's off. Duff bangs one off. Saved by Tanner. Dirt's off. Pinch, caught out of position. Fort Francis puts it in. Austin Dirtsoff caught himself on the spot and ended up with an odd man rush. Fort Francis is pulled back within 2. Three seconds left. And the penalty to Miners. I didn't catch the goal scorer for the Lakers. I'll have to wait for the PA announcer. Wicklund pulls it back. Holstrom. Back to a 5-on-4 for 12 seconds for the minor. Here's Corbett. And over Ostrom. Puts it down low. Bertschinger. We have to mow it. Mow it, lets the shot go. Saved by Tanner.
Fort Francis goal scored by number 16, Clark Stadden, assist number 44, Brendan Boris. On the goal, 18-14.
Stadden, the goal scorer for the Lakers. This is Brendan Boris from Red Rock, Ontario. Timeout by the Lakers. Back within striking distance with 1:11 left. Imagine Tanner will be looking to head to the bench if the Lakers get control. Snook's set to take the draw for the Lakers. Looks like Chrysler for the Miners. Chrysler pulls it to Bull. He rips it off the bank. Dickey pulls it down, can't get it out. Fort Francis with pressure. Tanner heads to the bench. Extra attacker on for the Lakers. Rossetti, one-timer. Thumper didn't get his arm up. And it is now a one-goal game with 49 seconds left. Miners couldn't get the puck out. Rossetti scores his second against his former teammates. The overlay is wrong. There's a low shot there by the Miners. There's 40 seconds left on the clock. What you see on your screen is off. Puck comes down. So Snooks and Skaden with the assist to Rossetti. There goes Skaden. In a foot race with Woodard. Spins, turns. Tanner is off now. 9 seconds left. Miners taking exception to a couple of whacks. Will be coincidentals coming out of this. So 4-on-4. Will be a 5-on-4 with Tanner being in the box. Or not in the box, but on the bench for the extra attacker. So Albrecht and Chrysler out as forwards for the Miners. Dickey will come off. Will be Woodard and Bull, I believe. Rossetti on the point. Olstrom. Wicklund. Algie and Connor O'Brien. Rolling puck. Rolling puck goes just wide of the net. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds.
Number 24, Aiden Corbett. Number 60, Fort Francis Park Scatter, 2 minutes each for nothing. Final penalty.
Face off will be to the left. Reiser puts it back to the point. Elgin gets the shot off, it's blocked, and that will do it. Final score at the Kosher Arena. Red Lake Miners 4. Fort Francis Lakers 3. We'll be back tomorrow night, Saturday night, from the Kosher Arena. Puck drop 7:30 for the second game of this 2-game series. Thanks for watching. Good night.